Hey everyone, just going to do a quick review of my Cub Cadet Ultima ZT3. This is a year review. I've owned this for just about a year now. I own a golf course, so this 60-inch mower, gets a lot of use. I plan on buying another Cub Cadet here in a 72-inch commercial grade mower here with a 35 horse on it. But anyway, sticking with this here, I gotta say I love this Cub Cadet. I really thought I was gonna stick with John Deere, as that is what my my specialty mowers are. But as I'm cleaning up equipment here today, I just really am thinking about the last year with this mower and how little problems I have had with it. Over the last year, I bought this in 2021 with 0 hours, of course. And let me see here to get the exact hourage here. I should have about 147.3 hours. So I did use this quite a bit over the course of the last year. In Wisconsin, being probably about a 6-month mowing season here for me. That's a lot of hours on this thing. And I can honestly say, for being a residential mower, I am very, very, very impressed with this, and I'm really glad I purchased it. I was really looking at a John Deere, what would have been a 530M in the 2021 model last year. Both were competitively priced, although with the price jumps now, the 530M is still competitive with this. Last year I paid about $4,600 for this. I had knew the salesman, had some local incentives and everything like that. Now it's about $5,600. It's crazy. So I think the base price of this last year was $5,000. Now has gone up to $5,600. So you get those price jumps here with everything going on. But what made me choose this over a John Deere? One was the warranty. I have a 3-year unlimited hour warranty on this machine. So in 3 years, when I'm done with it, I can trade this one in and get a new one, a new 60-inch here. And that is most likely what I will do. I have the peace of mind here with everything, and nothing's going to break on it. I haven't had any problems yet, except the only problem I have was my own fault. I was going down a hill and lost control. You can kind of see how that wheel turns outward there. So occasionally I have to replace that. I think this is the second one I've had to replace on it. But otherwise, the deck is great. It's a 60-inch fabricated deck, Aeroforce, just Cub Cadet's version here. I just shine this and wax it up. The black on the yellow looks really good. I do have to say I'm very impressed with the blade quality that came with it stock. I sharpen blades regularly, and now I'm about to put a new set on this year. I just got to say, this deck has really stood up well. Now, looking back, would I like to have a John Deere fleet? I would, but I can totally say, for anybody looking for any residential use, this is the perfect mower to do it. The ZT3, I opted to go over the ZT2 60-inch, only because the salesperson talked me into these shocks in front, which whether they work, they work. Whether they don't, they don't. It honestly, for all the years I've used zero turns, it has helped a little bit with having those shocks in front. But otherwise, it's not a huge, not a huge selling point by any means. The 24-horse Kawasaki engine is also the same horsepower engine that you would get in the 500 series with a 60-inch deck. I love this engine so far. It's a little loud, a little raspy. It's a Kawasaki, but overall, I've had no issues with that engine at all. The oil change is a little tough to do. It theoretically should be easy, but you can see I've had some issues with that. This came off the factory really hard, so now I just didn't tighten it as much, the oil plug. But man, I would say this mower here is something that if you're doing just residential use with, something that I would totally recommend buying, especially for the money, for the quality of the deck. The cut quality with a Cub Cadet is second to none. I've noticed John Deere has gotten better in the previous years, but I would say owning a golf course and using this, this is definitely a second to none cut with this machine here. One con about cleaning it, this is really tough compared to a John Deere deck that I've cleaned before. Just getting it's a 3-point system here on how the guards protect the actual belt, but you could go with that off. I wouldn't recommend it. Just make sure that you clean that regularly. That's something with a John Deere, how they have their clip-in system, which is really easy to clean. But for the price as of last year, now prices have increased, so what I'm telling you is a little wrong. But for the price, this totally beat the John Deere I was looking at, and the quality is that much better. You're just not paying for the name. Overall, it looks pretty good. I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with this as a golf course owner. Would totally recommend this product here again, and that's why I'm getting another Cub Cadet.